Thomas and the Old Building. One day on the island of Sodor, Thomas and Percy were taking some machinery to the demolition site. "I'm puffed out," panted Thomas. "There's a lot to do today on the island of Sodor." "I know, I'm puffed out too," said Percy. "Let's get a drink at the water tower, Thomas." "Okay, Percy, let's go." But when they arrived, James was there. "Bust my boiler, you and Percy are worn out," laughed James. "You should let a big engine to do the work." Thomas and Percy were cross. "James, little engines can't do big things," said Thomas. "Yeah," added Percy. James scoffed as he went to Tisma's sheds. "James is such a bossy boiler," grumbled Percy. "Don't pay any attention to him, Percy. He's just being a jerk," said Thomas. The top hat was at the sheds when Thomas and Percy arrived. "Thomas and Percy, I need you to take some cars to the demolition site." "Yes, sir," they said as they went off to collect their cars. Thomas and Percy had dropped off their freight cars at the demolition site, and they were ready to go home. "Whew! Well, that's done. Our work is finished. Now we can get some sleep at Tisma's sheds," added Thomas. "I'm looking forward to a nice rest." So Thomas and Percy went home. But as they came around the bend, Thomas saw an old building. "I wonder what's inside the old building, Percy." "I'm not sure, Thomas, but this track is the only way home," said Percy. "And we have to be careful too," added Thomas as they went to the old building. When they were inside, it was very dark and scary. "I don't like this, Thomas. It's very scary." "Me too, but we have to be brave," said Thomas. Then there was a rumble. "Cinders and ashes! What's happening now?" They soon found out. The building was old. It blocked the exit. "Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas. "We're stuck!" And they were. That night, the engineers noticed that Thomas and Percy didn't return home. The top hat was worried. "Henry, I want you to go find Thomas and Percy." "Right away, sir," said Henry, and he puffed away. When Henry arrived at the demolition site, he heard a sound. It was Thomas and Percy blowing their whistles for help. "Thomas, Percy, is that you?" "It's me, Henry," he whistled. "Yes, it is," cried Percy. "Are we glad to see you? We're trapped inside and there's no way out of here," said Thomas. Henry knew that Thomas and Percy needed to be rescued, so he went to get the workmen as fast as he could. "I hope Henry will be back soon," chuffed Percy. "Me too. We'll be trapped in here forever," added Thomas. Soon, Henry came back with the rescue team, and they started to work straight away. At last, the track was cleared. "Thomas, Percy, you better get out there quick. It's gonna fall." And they got out just in time. Phew! That was a close call. Thank you for coming, Henry. "I'm glad to be useful," smiled Henry as they went home to Tisma's sheds. Everyone was very happy that Henry found Thomas and Percy, and so was the Topham Hat. "Well done, Henry," he boomed. "You have saved Thomas and Percy from a close call. You are a really useful engine." "Thank you, sir," said Henry. "I'm glad that you came to our rescue," Thomas smiled. "Yeah, you were really brave, Henry," added Percy, and everyone agreed.